Hey everyone, back in the greenhouse. You can tell it's sunny because I'm wearing white today. So I got some spinach to harvest, so I think I'll go ahead and get that done. So when I go ahead and harvest the spinach, I just go through each plant individually and cut off the larger leaves, let the littler ones stay there to grow for next time. Takes a little bit of time harvesting, but it's well worth it. I think I better harvest these Swiss Chards. They're getting quite large. This guy's huge. Broke a couple leaves off. I think I'm going to pull a lettuce today for lunch. Got some Salanova oak leaf here. Since I'm only doing one, he's really big and his roots stayed in. Well, time to do some kale here. I harvest the kale almost the same way I do the spinach. You get the big leaves off. You want to at least leave 4 to 5 leaves on each plant. So in another week or so, you'll have another harvest. So I got my little bit of harvesting done, so now it's time to go into the head house, and today I'm going to do one of my favorite jobs. I'm going to start seeding some of my flowers for my hanging baskets. It's always good to get them started here in January for some of the ones that take a little bit longer. And it makes you think about springtime because even though it's sunny out, it is really cold out, and we've had snow on the ground I think for over 2 weeks. And another storm may be coming, so I'm getting tired of the snow, and this will make me look forward to springtime. So I am going to use some dirt for some of my seedings for the flowers. Unfortunately, I left the dirt outside and it froze, so I had to bring it in here and break it up and get it defrosted. So I think it's ready to carry into the head house and get working. Okay, so I'm in the head house now. I'm going to seed, or started seeding, my super bells. These are seeds that we got last year. They've been in the refrigerator, so I'm confident these are going to germinate. And I'm using the rapid rooters. Somebody asked about this last time. These work really well for plants or seeds that don't germinate. These are really hold the moisture in and a good growing medium, and these are for general hydroponics, so something really good to use. If you have something that you paid a little bit more for the seed, you want to make sure you get good germination. So the seeds I'm putting in here are a multi-seed pelleted, and they're a little bit bigger pellets, so you can see here the ones I haven't pushed in yet, they're still stuck in the top here. So I'm going to push them down into the hole to make sure they get all the moisture that they need. So I'm just going to use one of my little plant tags and just stick them down in there. Now last year, this is, like I said, Paradise Island Super Bell, and it really yellows and pinks. It's really a pretty addition to your hanging baskets. There we go. So I got them in a bottom tray to hold the water. Going to give them a little drink of nutrient water here. And I'm going to put a dome on them because they do like high humidity in order to germinate. Luckily, I don't have to worry about the seeds floating out of these because they're stuck in there pretty well. There. Put my dome on, and they're ready to sit out here for a few days or a few weeks and get germinated. So last year when we started our flower seeds, we started them a little too late in February, and a lot of them weren't quite big enough to go in the baskets. I mean, once they grew, we had really nice hanging baskets, but in May and June, they were just kind of small. And by July and August and September, they looked great. So this year, we're starting them a little bit earlier, so we have a lot longer time to enjoy them. But not all of them can be started this early. We started the impatiens in February, and those got way too spindly, so I'm not going to start those until March. And what I'm doing here today is a lot of the petunias and the super bells. Get those all started right now in January, so they'll be ready to put in the baskets for us. Okay, got my 25 in. Have a few more seeds I'm putting in the refrigerator and save for next year. Okay, got the little tiny seeds back in the packet. Since I had to rip the whole thing open, I'm going to tape it shut. And I'm marked on there how many seeds I planted, and so I'll know how many I have left for next year. I had some spinach seeds that were 7 years old, and I did my little germination method with them, and they germinated, so it's worth keeping things in the refrigerator. So I don't get confused, I always put a little plant tag on there. I like to put the date on there, what the variety is, and how many I planted. So this way I know exactly what's going on when we go to put them in the basket, so we can put the colors together that we want. Okay, well, I'm going to keep planting here in my trays and getting everything going. And it's kind of be boring to have you guys keep watching all that, but I'm going to do some more petunias. I got some red ones, I got some blue ones, I got rose colored ones, all different colors that we're going to do, and some more verbenas, get some verbenas in there. And then we're also going to do some seeds that Devin had collected from some of her hanging baskets from last year, so I'm going to try to germinate those and see what happens. And I'm just going to keep going with the dirt and the trays, mist them, bottom water them, and put the domes over them and keep them going. So they should germinate here in a week or so, and I'll give you guys an update. So if you guys have any comments, suggestions, or anything else, let me know down in the comments, and hope to see you next video. So Doug just loads it up with a little bit of wood to get it started. Then he'll come back and fill it up. So we're going to get some really cold weather here soon. So Doug's loading up the wood burner for our backup heat source. Good thing he's got this big pile of wood here.